Star Trek intro, go. Okay, we're watching the first 5 episodes of season 2. There's our intro. Rowboat, you would be very proud of me. I just finished
Yeah?
having Taco Bell.
All right, I'm ordering pizza,
I
but
know.
congratulations.
Wow, from Taco Bell, Mexican pizza.
No, I'm ordering real pizza.
Okay, well, one that's rude to Mexican pizza.
I'm
Real
sorry.
pizza.
Mexican pizza isn't real pizza.
Ugh. Whatever, man. Okay, so I have bad news and I have good news. The bad news is that the country is continuing to
Oh.
burn down. The good news is that I finished my achievement hunting for Baldur's Gate 3, so everything's coming up, Ryan. We did it. We did it. Everything's fine. Just continue consuming, just ignore all our problems. So anyway, how's the
I
weather?
think
Yeah?
I think I have to make 2 orders to use 2 coupons.
Okay,
It's cold.
probably.
It's very cold. It
Nice.
snowed. It's very cold. Yeah.
I would like Well, would I like to live in a place that snows? Because it doesn't snow here, period. But I really love the cold, but I really hate inconvenience. And if I have to drive
Um,
places, snow makes it less easy.
it's very inconvenient. Very inconvenient, dude.
So I need to move to a place that snows and get a remote job.
Um, I mean, snowing is inconvenient even if you have a remote job.
Why would it be inconvenient? What do I care if it's snowing outside if I'm not leaving the house?
Well, that's fair, but you do want to go outside to get your packages. You do probably need to have your driveway and sidewalk cleared. Um, if you want to go anywhere at all, it's bad. Just
Okay.
to get groceries. Like I guess if everything you have is delivered and you never actually leave the house and structurally you don't have a problem with massive amounts of snow on the roof, it's fine. And
If I'm
drainage and
totally
like it's
insulated from all of the consequences, then it's okay.
yeah, exactly,
Okay,
precisely. If
cool.
you live
Good
in
to
a
know.
bunker, yeah, if you live in a bunker and everything is provided for you and nothing on the surface matters, then you're fine,
I I have
right?
seen snow 3 times in my life.
I've seen snow 3 times in the last 3 days.
Cool. Soma, how often does it snow there, if ever?
One sec. Oh, there we go. Every now and again, every few years, generally.
Okay.
It's snowing a whole lot more when we collapse the Gulf
Depends upon
Stream.
where you are in the country. A lot. Um,
Where you are. It always depends where you are, Soma. That's how geography works.
More of it is there's lots of places which hide it in the UK, whereas it is generally you guess no, but there's features which prevent it in certain places. But
Okay.
yeah, it's relatively common.
Cool. Cool. You still murdering everybody in Baldur's Gate?
Yeah, a little bit. Um, got to redo some stuff because, well, the Thara Romance is probably decent as Dark Urge. I do want to see the Ascended Astarian stuff.
Ah. Okay. So
Astartes.
no, incorrect. So 30
What?
seconds to the first episode. Everyone have it queued up. Into the Breach Part 1.
Into the breach.
This two-parter is in fact 2 parts, unlike the previous two-parter, which was 1 part. Press play in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Remember, keep an eye out to see if Murph straight up murders anybody, because that will determine which show we watch after Section 31. I'm pretty sure there's no deaths for at least the first 3 episodes. At least. There's no death sport portion of the Academy entrance exam. Robo, have you played Baldur's Gate?
No.
Why not?
It's really good.
It was just I haven't.
Okay.
Garlic butter crust. So they took well done off the special instructions on my pizza place. Oh, here we go. It's under cook preferences. There we go. All right.
Okay.
Yes.
Congrats.
View order.
What else is
Nice.
going on?
Nice.
What else is going on? Nothing Star Trek, really. We're just... What's the next thing coming out? Strange New Worlds?
Yeah.
Oh
That will
man,
be
who
fun.
knows? Who knows? So yeah, I'm still traumatized from Section 31. I had no idea it could be so bad.
Yeah. Yeah. It's
Something I missed on my first watch through. My first of 2.
You watched it twice?
No. Overall, in my life, I'm going to watch it twice.
Oh.
I watched it once when it came out.
Oh, you're
and I'm
gonna
watch it a
force us to
second
watch
time.
it together here?
Yes.
You don't have to join us.
Well, I mean, yeah, you can. You're not bound to this. You can just leave.
Okay.
Yes, phaser the children. Oh, but anyway, what I was saying is that one thing I didn't catch on it was that only... What's his name? The well-groomed guy whose name starts with A.
Hey, look.
Yeah, apparently he's the only guy who's actually in Section 31. The
Yeah.
others are just randos that showed up. Which does explain why their behavior is so wildly different. Still don't know about that as a creative choice, but it makes an explanation. Lieutenant Larkin. Larkin? Wait, isn't that the lady who lost a starship to Tribbles? No, but she said lieutenant. That wouldn't make any sense.
I don't understand.
Oh,
Are
no.
they cadets or are they officers now?
Cadets.
Cadets, yes. Okay, Larkin wasn't
Was she like a student teacher?
It's a... Did you never give a presentation in school? Come on, man.
Yeah.
So Larkin wasn't the captain who lost a starship. Larkin was the John Benjamin who modified the Tribbles.
Okay, I'm gonna hop in the shower and pick up a pizza.
Okay.
Not at the same time.
Rick Berman.
Wow,
is that
budding
you?
romance! Budding romance!
Ugh, young love again. Gross.
She's
They're
she's
setting
like
up a whole bunch
do
of
my
the stuff for
hands
this
count?
This season in this first episode.
Did you steal a starship? No. Okay.
No.
Dal, you don't get to take credit for the speed achievements of a starship that species you'd never heard of built. You just found it, man. So they're sort of like, they're sort of Wesley Crushers here.
Yeah.
I do not like Jenkins' hair. You're trying too hard, man. No, he looks weird. He needs to. No, Jenkum, embrace your true self. You fool. Yes, thank you, Zero.
Yes, Zero.
Smash cut to Gwen fighting for her life? No?
Not just
All right.
yet.
But weren't you already admitted? Wasn't that the season finale? All right.
Going to the actual training paths.
Here it
Ooh,
is, the
who's this fella?
main character.
Bob Picardo.
Who calls him Bob? Yes, the doctor, he's back. He also sounds exactly the same, even though it's been 20 years. He said the thing. Wow, that's a reference to previous Star Trek. Mobile emitter, which they never got around to reverse engineering.
Yeah.
Once again, reference to Voyager. Probably going to be a lot of references to Voyager, given when we're working with Voyager crew members.
Yep.
I don't think there's any opera this season, though.
Oh,
That was
we
like
got
half his
a
character in
Brilliant.
Voyager. Wow. Yeah, Rock, about that self-destruct, I'm not... Well, you tried.
Oh, that protostar is destroyed, but timey-wimey, bally stuff.
Oh man, did I not read Temporal Mechanics 101? Oh my god, Jack, that's
Hey,
copyright
timey-wimey.
infringement. Ah, they're taking the lens flare, of course. It's the Voyager.
Lower Decks reference.
Lamar. Why do I know the name Lamar? It's not LeVar. Oh, okay. Someone I've never heard of. Apparently, the
Yeah.
Lamar class was named after Hedy Lamar, born in 1914, who was an Austrian-born actress and inventor. Including the controversial erotic romantic drama Ecstasy in 1933. What? Oh, she was a World War II inventor. Okay.
Hmm.
After the acting stuff.
That's
Okay,
not
they run a
always true.
tighter.
Yeah.
It's a tighter ship than the Enterprise D.
Yeah.
Admiral Picard, he's from Star Trek. Oh, this is a really big bridge with very few people in it.
Yes, we don't see too much of their relationships with each other, but it's implied that they have a close relationship.
Because she gave him a call one time in a movie.
Yeah.
Ooh, actual turbolift shafts.
Looking at you, Discovery.
$16? Good lord. How many people are on the ship? Okay, this does not count as murder. These are fake people. Shouldn't this be more private? Why do we have a viewing window to the... Alright. Cetacean hops?
Yep.
Yes. I do appreciate that new Star Trek has fully embraced the cetaceans.
Yep.
Well, the animated shows have, at least.
It was easy to animate them.
I guess it's hard
All
to bring in a
because
live
of
dolphin.
yeah. All because of one Easter egg in the plans of the Enterprise
Hello.
D.
Hello.
Hello there.
Oh yeah, you didn't hello there when you came in. What's up with that?
Weird.
Lol, no, absolutely not.
Yes, with physical books.
Is this just out of spite? Why are they physical books? Who does this? They can't be up to date. They stopped making physical books hundreds of years ago.
Ooh, I really do like the design though. It's sort of like a sovereign class.
Ooh, Rock finally stopped eating nutrient slop.
She finally got then some nice foods.
Cockamamie is a word I've only ever heard in one other place, and that's in The Good Place. I've never heard somebody say that either in real life or in any other content online.
It's probably a British
It feels
colloquial
like a
term.
Shakespeare made up word.
That is North American.
It's from the 1940s, apparently, so probably not Shakespeare. What is their position in Starfleet at this point? Because they're cadets, but they're not in the academy, so they just... I don't know how this works.
They're probably training for the academy entrance exam and that sort of thing.
Oh, that's why we couldn't smash cut to her fighting for her life, because she's not there yet. Okay.
Yeah.
He's not even the captain anymore.
Elephant is such a good actor.
I believe in you, Gwyn.
Yes, it's an interesting point. There'll be zero record of her. Nobody will have any connection with her because
She
she's
doesn't
A from the
exist.
future and B was birthed by someone from there or cloned.
Explain it for the audience, please. How does it work in this show? Because Star Trek keeps disagreeing with itself on what happens to people when their timeline shifts. Sometimes they disappear. Sometimes everything's the same.
Mm. I think by the standard Star Trek laws, or what they use overall, not like it's the same every time, that because she is quintessential to the change in the timeline, she would still exist. Because if she didn't exist, then the timeline would never change.
God, Chief O'Brien, I feel ya. Hates temporal mechanics.
Mm.
I wonder if Medusans can, like, possess people. She could feel it that way. Well, I don't know if that's true for Zero as much as it is for the Doctor. The Doctor can literally change his programming. Zero's just here. Very subtle, Robert.
Yeah, very sad. Interesting. Is that the first time that it's officially canonized, and that's what Borg is short for?
To my knowledge. Oh my god, you can't just say that about Robert Picardo. That's so mean. I'll have you know the Doctor is a fan favorite, Zero.
Yeah, but the Doctor can't act.
Like, canonically, Captain Picard is a terrible actor.
Yeah.
Well, he says he's a terrible actor.
No, they're ready to make repairs to the ship now.
Also, the
And
fact
the
that
fact
they're
that
standing
Jeffrey's
next to
tube
an
is
open
open.
Jeffrey's tube. What?
About that.
Murph does. Murph says, heck the police. God, Murph with feet still looks weird to me. I don't like it. I liked him better when he was a slime worm. Oh my god, he keeps using that word. That was a good kick, though. That was a solid kick. Oh my god, Dal, you're gonna break something. Stop it. Cloaked? Yes, thank you, Zero. Do we ever see a cloaked ship in Star Wars? Because there's one line in, I think, Empire Strikes Back that someone's like, ah, no ship's that small carries a cloaking device. But I don't remember ever seeing a cloaking device on a bigger ship.
There were cloaking devices in the original Thrawn trilogy of books.
Interesting design for a Starfleet ship. Very boxy.
Yeah.
Who? Yeah, it's alright. Check him. How can they not hear you? You're
Yeah.
like 10 feet away. Oh, I want to look up who voices Andorian Man, because I know it's someone I know, but I don't remember.
Hmm.
Let's see, his name is Tysus. David Diggs. I definitely know the name. What else is he in? He's in a Star Wars animated show. He's in Resistance. Oh, the episode's over. Okay, Into the Breach Part 2. With a 1-minute queue time. Get that set up. Put the info tab back up. Change it to Part 2. Okay.
I really love this season, and not just because of who turns up in it.
But you do love who turns up in it as well?
Yes.
The striped shirt himself.
Yep.
I wonder if we have a release date for the next season of Strange New Worlds. I know they said 2025. Let's see. Season 3. Oh, wait. Press play on part 2 in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Nope, still just says 2025.
They've got to announce it soon when it's actually coming out, surely.
Surely. They gotta. Apparently it finished filming in May of last year. 8 months ago.
So they're probably talking about April or June. ish. April, May, June, something around there.
If it comes out in April, April's going to be a sick month because that's also the month Andor comes out.
Yeah.
Which Andor feels very relevant these days as well.
Yeah.
I feel you, Luthen.
Yep. But post-production, even on TV shows these days, takes about a year.
As opposed to the 90s when it was 2 weeks tops.
Yeah.
God, post production had to be so fast in TOS because, like, they didn't have CGI. They just
Yeah.
you just cut together the clips and do some color correction, and you're good. Put a nice orange rectangle over the film for a phaser, like once every season.
Yeah, the phase is probably the most post-processed and stuff, along with the ships, but that's just filming it whilst doing the filming as well.
Yeah, and the phasers weren't animated. It was just an image placed over.
Yeah. She's wearing the Starfleet badge.
What she had trained? When did that happen? Okay, I was concerned about the Starfleet lady going down. It's like if we're worried about averting war from first contact, maybe don't have Starfleet show up.
And beam down directly in front of people.
Okay, Ella, these are just rando citizens.
Yeah.
You need to find like a government official. Are you one of them? I'm not sure you are, Quinn. I'm really curious if they can actually see these counselors.
And introducing our villain.
Tahani Al Jamil again. Tahani Al Jamil, of course, played by Jamila Al Jamil. My God, it's a JPEG. She is a clone. Gwen, did you bring a gun? Probably not, right? Wait, why are they sealing the ceiling? That seems...
Prevent her
Alright.
escaping.
Ah, come on, nah. That would have been sick if they just stabbed her. Okay, so apparently it was not unnecessary to seal the ceiling. Typically, I would think, like, the door, but no. I like the jellyfish lights, though. Those are nice. Bye. It's not very often we get straight up death in this show.
Yeah.
That rift looks very dangerous. Like that's so much radiation coming off of it. Hold in. Not holding. Because you're not even technically in Starfleet, Dal. Shut up.
He's lying to everyone in her crew.
Oh, is this lady just here because they saw the success of Vulcan Lady from Lower Decks? Everybody loved T'Lyn.
Yeah, she's straight at this show. This Vulcan. No, they'll need to fit in the ship.
Yeah, maintenance sections. Come on. So about the animation, the Tellarite guy was clearly not touching his work screen. Not even close. Oh my god, Wes, stop being such an edgelord and just, like, call them normally. You could solve all your problems if you just, like, showed up on screen and talked to them. It's some kind of orb.
Some kind of stowaway.
Take him to the brig. See, civilians. They're not even Starfleet.
He's a cadet.
He's apparently
Cadets
not
aren't
even a cadet. They're not in
civilians.
the academy yet. They're just hopefuls. They want to join Starfleet.
Yeah.
What? Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Spaghetti-O.
They still make SpaghettiOs? I haven't seen SpaghettiOs in like a decade.
Of course they still make SpaghettiOs. You just haven't
Oh,
seen them in a
yes,
decade
of course,
because you're an
capitalism.
adult. Capitalism.
Well, why would
You
they
know,
stop making something if it makes money?
exactly. I understand. I
That's pretty
understand where all the like 20 somethings are coming from with capitalism, but at some point you'll have assets of your own.
I have assets.
No.
Right, right.
Okay, so I'm looking at the cans for SpaghettiOs. Wow, they're
Yes.
really ugly. That's a terrible design.
They should do a Jackson Pollock, or what was it? Was it Pollock who did the uh, Campbell soup cans? She found her dad
Yep.
Yeah.
in his past.
Back when he was just a mild-mannered astronomer.
Mild mannered YouTube content creator.
You talking about me?
No.
I don't really think of myself as a YouTuber, despite the fact I have a YouTube channel.
It's been 6 months since the explosion, or at least 6 months.
Ah.
I wonder how he gets his trousers on. The bird.
What about the bird trousers?
He has no shoes on because of his bird feet, but the
Oh.
trouser legs are smaller than his feet, so
It's gotta be hard to make shoes for the bird people, because, I mean, they have talons.
yeah.
Is it just me or does Chakotay not have irises?
Okay.
Or he doesn't have pupils, rather.
Yeah.
He has very big irises. Poor Birdman.
Is he an avian Zindi that was resurrected somehow?
I think the Zindi avians were a lot bigger.
Yeah.
Mostly because the one thing we see is a giraffe skull.
Hmm.
What are you crinkling? Is that your... Are you crinkling your pizza?
Pizza? Yes.
Why is it
It's a
crinkling?
bag that. Well, it's because a bag that has all the accoutrements in it. But you should be being filtered through NVIDIA Broadcast.
God. Janeway, then why did you keep trifling with it?
Repeatedly.
You made Time Cop enemies. So that's a really convenient way. The 1 hour passes here, so 1 hour passes there. It's a really convenient way to maintain tension. Because
Yeah.
most time travel things, you're like, just show up before the problems start. It's fine.
Is this better?
Well, I don't hear any crinkling right now.
No, we're gonna have a whole episode about it.
They finally updated NVIDIA Broadcast.
Hmm.
There it is. Crinkle.
How do you can you really hear that?
Yeah, it doesn't seem to be filtering everything now.
Maybe I need to close the dialogue here.
I wonder how this species evolved to be upholstered with their skin.
Test, test, test. You
Crinkle.
can still hear that, can't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the new update doesn't work, I guess.
Cool. Thanks,
That's good.
NVIDIA. I don't know. You could DNA test her. She's a clone of you.
I do like the Northern accents on her outfit.
Very fancy. Though, is it fancy anymore? It's just worthless gold. Well, you did try to kill her a couple times.
Yeah.
The long story.
Yep. I do like how both of the characters, the younger versions, are decent people, but seeing their planet destroyed changed them.
Why? Why did we cut to the same shot? Why did we go to black?
Commercial.
Oh,
It was for
probably
commercial.
yeah,
But this is
commercials and also
streaming.
But it was
well,
made
true.
for network TV.
Was it?
Yes.
Oh, right.
Yeah,
It's for
sort of.
Nickelodeon. No, Gwen, that's still him. Same robot.
Yeah.
Why did why did she need to put her heirloom in the light? Isn't this just like a Google search?
Are they fish people?
I don't know about fish, but they do have a death sport portion to their government. God, we should have for presidential elections. They should have to fight each other to the death. They're Majel. Your name's Majel.
Yep. Yep.
Very subtle writers. A what? I mean, is that canon? Yeah, whatever. It's fine. So, a sonic toilet. I guess that makes sense because like it's just an evolution of the bidet.
Maybe a Sonic bidet then.
Don't worry, it's not an evil whale. It's a regular, good whale. A
Yes.
humpback whale. Rude.
So Medusans cause +3 Esper rating to all Vulcans in proximity.
I denounce you.
Embrace the Esper rating, and it will
Oh,
no
I was
longer
going to
hurt you.
question why they have an insane diagonal tube like that. But no, that's those are from TOS.
Yeah, it is. It was the first Jeffries tube, named for
Very
Matt
uncomfortable
Jeffries.
to work in. It's a free Starship Zero. Ugh, a Vulcan. A Vulcan, a Morn, and I don't recognize the other species. Presumably, that's not a human with a tattoo.
The Morn would have hair.
Yeah, Discovery seemed to canonize that their species just doesn't have hair. Like they lost it at some points.
But in dialogue, it's explained that they have hair.
I guess their
We
species
know it to
forgot
be
that
true.
were supposed to grow it.
Oh, is that what happened to our body hair? We forgot to grow it. Some people didn't forget. Some people have lots of body hair.
Okay, this shuttle is another example of the difference between something being very illegal and only a little illegal. Not only did they make an illegal cloaked starship, but they also specifically named the program the Janeway Crime Creation Program. Just give it,
What was that?
just just don't label it like that. Give yourself some plausible deniability.
Yeah. Seatbelt.
This isn't my Star Trek. Oh, I have a positive thing to say about Section 31 after I note that we're going to the next episode, which is called
It's
Who
short.
Saves the Saviors? No, no, no. I have a good positive. So, in Section 31, a bunch of the ships orbiting the station at the start are triangles.
Yeah. We can bring back the triangle counter.
The triangle, well, it's only like one scene, and I would have to pause and count like 30 of them. But
Yeah, yeah.
they
Are they
brought it
actual
back.
triangles or are they just triangle shaped?
It's the actual triangle.
Okay.
It's the triangle that it's the same triangle with a bunch of bits glued on it. It's the mercenary ship from Gambit, I believe. No, not Gambit. Or yes, Gambit? No, the mercenary ship from Unification that was robbing the Federation storage depot. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, play. Also, another positive I liked that the bridge of the ship near the end of the show is clearly a redress of La Serena.
Mm-hmm.
The garbage scowl?
Yes. All right, who saves the Saviors? What happens in this episode? I don't remember. Oh, no, I do remember. This is
Makes
we
sense
meet
since the
Robert.
La Serena was a piece of garbage.
Oh.
Oh,
Is the episode where they get captured and accidentally mess things up?
What? Repeat, Soma, repeat.
Is the episode where they get captured by Unsolus and accidentally mess the timeline up?
Good job, kids. They're going to learn about temporal mechanics firsthand. So then what's the episode after this one? Temporal Mechanics 101. Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, this ship, it looks very similar to the Triangle, so it reminded me of it. Of course, the Vulcan's the only competent one.
So I just realized that I never watched season 2 of Prodigy. Prodigy? Progeny? Prodigy?
My progeny.
My progeny. You are my
It's
progeny.
fantastic. Season 2 is fantastic.
It feels so weird that whenever they use volumetric smoke, it's clearly a different animation style from the rest of the show because it's just built-in volumetric.
Right.
Looks alright. We could rebuild.
Kinda, sorta.
Oh my god, it's as big as the Citadel. Surely you can see it without binoculars. Just how did these kids get into Starfleet? They screw up
I
everything.
just realized.
Does Janeway?
I just realized one of the manufacturers of my scopes that I use is in Canada.
Cool.
Well,
So, but the more expensive something is, the better quality it must be. Sounds like your scope just got 25% better. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm never gonna pay full price for one.
Did you end up shooting your optometrist?
No. Why would you ask that?
Because you said you were going to bring a gun to your optometrist's office last week.
Oh, I brought just the sight in the slide of my competition pistols with the optic on it, but no barrel, no recoil spring.
Okay.
No frame. Just unmounted sights and then sights mounted on slides, but no. But it helped because we, for my shooting glasses, we're going negative 0.5 more than my regular. Oh, speaking of which, I need to put my prescription glasses on. I went to pick up the pizza and I'm like, boy, my car feels smaller. It's because the glasses make you feel like you're higher off the ground. I was like, I'm in a sports car now.
They what?
So, with the type of correction I have, it makes the ceiling and the floor like dive away from you. When you're sitting at a table, it feels like the table is leaning towards you, and it also makes stuff on the left and the right like bend away from you. So it's interesting. Not really. I hate it, but whatever.
You will get used to the distortion.
That's what they said, but I don't think I will because my brain doesn't work like a normal person's brain.
Look, listen, my brain is pretty broken too, and I got used to the distortion.
But I can even with my bad vision, I can visibly detect like when things are less than a millimeter out of whack. So yeah, it's fucking with me. Sorry,
Okay.
messing with me. Soma, what nation do you play in War Thunder?
Largely Britain and Germany.
You're barely audible. You said Germany,
Largely and Britain.
Britain, and Germany together at the same time. Um, so you're a big brain German main.
Not necessarily. I don't really play much War Thunder at the moment, though.
So he does know the word daughter. Yes, stab her. Do you know any famous sword fighters who are alive?
Inigo Montoya,
Yeah, I was about to say.
the Dread Pirate Roberts. I
You
mean,
dare
I don't think
challenge
there
me to
are.
sword fighting? I learned sword fighting from insert famous sword fighter who's still alive myself.
I don't think there are famous sword fighters anymore because no one gives a flying rat's ass about sword fighting.
Birdman.
There's that guy on YouTube that's from Norway, but he lives in Canada and he does all the sword videos, but he's kind of put on a lot of weight, so he's like a meme of himself now.
Why are they treating this like it's a reveal? We know it's Chakotay. Well, let me Google Norwegian sword fighter.
He's a YouTuber, a knife and sword YouTuber, or like edged implement. It's Skullgrim, I
Skallagrim.
think is his. Yeah, yeah, but he like if you look at it, his really old stuff versus now, like he's kind of a meme of himself. And I feel like that's the fate of all YouTubers is like the algorithm makes your channel drift into ridiculousness.
Is my channel ridiculous?
No, because it's not
I've been doing the
uh
same thing for 4 years.
yeah, it has you haven't chased the algorithm for success.
It also helps that I don't. I have
You're
zero
no longer
financial incentive
monetizing
to do
it.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's. I was gonna say. I was trying to find a better way to word it than no. Your channel's not successful. Like there.
Well, it's not
But
just that;
yeah,
it's that it's actively been
successful
demonetized
in
fully.
in our hearts. Yeah, in a monetarily sense.
I'll have you know that when it was monetized, I was being financially successful with it.
Well, all right, that's fair. Like, what would you say was your post taxes,
Uh,
if you're comfortable?
The ooh sound, mate.
it's like 2,000 a month.
That's not terrible, I guess. You could live off of that, but maybe not in California. I don't know. I don't know what the cost of living is in your area.
More than it should be, for sure.
2,000 a month. Oh, I heard that
It's not a
property
lot, but
prices
like,
in
I could
LA,
survive.
rental prices in LA have gone up like 700%
Would this be an
because all the
appropriate
rich
time for a
people,
capitalism?
displaced by the fire are basically paying ungodly amounts for just basic
Yeah.
apartments, and so the people living in the apartments are getting evicted so that they can illegally evicted so they can bring in rich people. Leave it to
Yeah.
rich people to just find a way to make things worse.
In English, Vulcan.
Oh
Oh,
man,
it's a
are you
very
kidding me?
very fancy death arena. He's just an astronomer. Leave him alone.
Yeah.
What do you want?
There is the barrier we can overcome.
Can you imagine someone going up to like Stephen Hawking who's like, pathetic. I could totally beat you in a fight.
Yeah, yeah. That'd be pretty sick.
That's basically
All you
what
do is
Essentia just
all you have to
did.
do is unplug his chair, and you win.
Neil deGrasse Tyson, you think you're so strong? No, he's just gonna leave him alone.
Hey, I could beat up Neil deGrasse Tyson. Let's be fair.
He's just he's just a scientist. That's my point.
Yeah, but I heard he's kind of a jerk, so he probably deserves it.
Okay.
Doesn't mean
I
to
was
say he
reading
deserves
this
being
person
beaten up.
who they had like an astronomy club at their college, and they paid Neil deGrasse Tyson to come to the college, and they picked him up from the airport, and he was like just like a really mean like diva type personality, and he was really condescending to the liberal arts major students, and then like he all he did was read Pale Blue Dot to the during his appearance, and yeah, they were just not thrilled. Never meet your heroes, kids.
Use the Force, Gwyn. Can we turn the heirloom into like a gun, or does it only work on swords?
It's like the T1000. It can only form edged weapons. Quit
That's
squawking.
racist, Jenkum.
He knows how to wing it.
Yeah, there's a lot of bird puns this episode. Sure. Sure they
Chakotay's
don't.
gotta know she's a Vulcan. There's no way the headband thing works on him.
Why does he need to not know that she's a Vulcan?
It just seems like they're trying to hide every possible thing about them. It's like what? Like they can't hide that he's a Tellarite. But what's a Tellarite doing on this side of the galaxy?
Oh, he had a thing the whole time for a hand.
Who plays the bird?
I don't know. Uh-oh. Bigger robot hand. Robot hand meet robot scorpion. Like they're playing a video game.
So apparently, Birdman has done a bunch of video game voices, but almost exclusively in MMOs.
Okay. Does he play Tauren in World of Warcraft? Or Orc?
I don't think so.
Or both?
He's in Fallout 76. He is in World of Warcraft, but it just says voice. So probably I don't know
Yeah.
what that means.
Find out. I bet you it's a Tauren or an Orc.
He was in Guild Wars. He was in Elder Scrolls Online. Let's see. Wowpedia says that Tommy Earl Jenkins is a voice actor who has provided several voices for World of Warcraft. That's all it's got to say about that. Okay, he was specifically in World of Warcraft Battle for Azeroth. If that helps.
No, not really. What?
Wow. That's what they should do. Don't make a sword, make a bunch of like shards of glass and just throw them. It's so much more effective.
Well, why does it even need to be shards? It could just be splinters moving very, very quickly. Just turn them to
Yeah.
paste. Why doesn't she recall them now so he can't follow her?
So the fight can happen.
TOS reference.
Sorry, I try what? Moving on. Next scene. Thank you. That doesn't even look like a tricorder. That's just a pad. I guess it's better than not hitting them at all. At least they hit something. I'm sure it's fine that they knocked that gun out of their hands. It's probably okay. Jenkum, what your Tellarite eyes see? Yes,
Yep.
use gun on aliens. It's fine, Jenkum. This is clearly the superior timeline. We get a free ship and we get Chakotay and Bird Guy back. Well, now. Oh, we can torpedo the compound. Come on, one antimatter warhead. Oh, coward.
Oh,
Wait,
did you
he's not
hear
even
that
gonna beam up his friends
Apple
that
is
help.
giving up on the Vision Pro?
Okay.
Watching Jenkum use those things reminded me of the Vision Pro.
It's very rude of Chakotay not to help his friends that helped him escape. She'll be fine. Ooh, that's very Quasar-y.
Quajan?
Quasar.
Quajan is another planet that gets destroyed.
Yes,
Worthless.
well, not anymore.
Destroyable planets. What do you mean not anymore?
Quajan's not a planet anymore. Doesn't exist.
Well, it does right now in this
I
timeline
guess.
at this moment because it gets destroyed in 1,000 years from now. Well, maybe 800 years from now, 900 years from now, roughly.
Okay, yes, she's dead. Wait, no, Essentia, don't climb up. Climb down and verify she's dead. You need to... I know she just fell 200 feet, but you still need to confirm the kill. Tahani, come on, girl. Young Essentia knows what's going to happen, doesn't she?
Hmm.
Doesn't look thrilled.
What?
Okay, time to learn what the fuck just happened.
Yes, Temporal Mechanics 101. They've mentioned it enough. Now we get to figure out what it is.
They can't undo the events that brought them to that point in time.
Yep.
Well, but they can, though. Kinda. So
Well,
how about
if they
that?
undo it, then
This episode
they never
features the
win.
science advisor for Star Trek.
I don't know who that is.
I've forgotten her name at the top of my head, but the person who voices the scientist explained in temporal mechanics is the science advisor for Star Trek.
4, 3, 2, 1, play. Okay, I remember to put
You know,
on
I kind of
subtitles
like
this
this
time.
ship flying around. This little intro title thing for Star Trek. This is still got the Nickelodeon production on it.
Nick,
And CBS, for that
Nickelodeon.
matter.
It's been so long. Well, I guess it hasn't been long at all since I've seen Nickelodeon, actually, because I'm watching it right now. But other than Prodigy, it's been so long. What are they doing these days? Let's see. Nickelodeon home. Okay, that's a very horrifying image of SpongeBob. Cool. Dora the Explorer also looks significantly more
Good guy,
creepy.
Aaron.
Cool. Some random teenager I don't know. Some cartoons I don't know. This doesn't help. I can't. This doesn't mean anything to me. Turtle Mania, February 17th at 7/6 Central.
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. There's a bot, I think, on Twitter that finds Wikipedia articles whose title can be said to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle theme.
Okay.
um,
God, Dora looks terrifying these days. What did they do?
All right, here it is. Bot that hourly posts Wikipedia titles that can be sung to the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles song. Network startup resource center.
Oh yes, we've
Okay.
got
Joseph
Murph
Quincy
talking with the
Adams Jr.
Mister.
Aren't the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles in like their 40s now?
They would be in their 50s
Middle-aged
now.
Mutant Ninja Turtles?
They'd be in their 50s.
Well, I guess they are turtles, and turtles live like
AARP
forever,
turtles.
so maybe they're still effectively
Oh yeah,
teenagers.
maybe they are still. Yeah, they would still be kind of young. Yeah, turtles can live like 200 years. It's crazy. Oh, giant tortoise.
Yeah, what kind of turtles are these turtles?
Yeah. Not the kind of turtle that gets run over by a car, but
I'm sure they've probably been hit by some cars in their time. Why did turtles get to live for 200 years? They don't even do anything with it.
they're delicious. Apparently.
It's also very unfair that the only immortal species is a frickin' jellyfish. They're barely even alive.
Well, it's immortal except on in regards to disease and predation.
Okay,
So,
sure. Like, that's as
but
close to immortality
it's
as you
kind
can
of like
get.
once it gets to a certain age, it reverts to a polyp. But is it still the same organism? Is it?
From its perspective, probably. I mean, it's not like it has a brain anyway. Never trust an animal with a distributed nervous system. Koi fish can live over 200 years? How? Ridiculous.
I mean, how about you just become a redwood tree?
But then you can't do anything. And also, you don't live that long these days because you get cut down for your wood.
No, you get burned alive, I guess.
Well, the redwoods are in the far north of California. We don't really have fires up here so much.
Oh, okay, that's good. Can you see do you see like weird stuff on the horizon at night because of the smoke and stuff, or it's too far?
No, it's too far.
Okay. Well, sometimes the chromatic effect can be visible from further away. So,
Do I still have a girlfriend?
have you ever?
I that was in
I don't.
that was in character as Dal.
Oh, okay. I don't remember you ever mentioning a girlfriend.
I try not to give information about my personal
Yes,
life.
Wesley.
Really? Hmm.
I could be married for all you know. You will never
I
know.
know. I know you're not married.
Rude.
Sorry. It's obvious though.
Well, just because I spend a couple hours a week watching Star Trek?
There are other signs.
Hmm.
Definitely not Wesley.
Wesley, stop being so edgy. Just talk to people. Why are you like a cosmic snail? What are you doing, man? because you only kind of exist. I think this is the last episode I watched on my first attempt through season 2, when I just kind of stopped. I also still need to finish my watch through of Stargate SG-1. I haven't picked it up in like 6 months.
Oh, you really do. It's fantastic.
I lost interest once they got their own starship. Doesn't feel right.
What, this show?
No,
Stargate.
Stargate
It
SG-1.
changes the show a bit, but it is nice seeing how you can trace everything back to particular episodes.
Zero, shut up.
Not that the Voltron couldn't see that either.
You get it? De-escalating? Oh, apparently Bird Guy also played Kazon number 3. Dal, that's so mean. Wait, what happened to the astronomer? He said he wasn't going to leave her. Where'd he go?
She's in both times simultaneously at the moment.
Oh, right, we're in the future. That was because of a disruption in the timeline. Remember the last episode and the start of this?
Which was a thought experiment and never intended to be a real thing, but hey ho. It's a nice thing to use for this bit.
What if you tried? Oh, Zero. The power of friendship. It always works. There is, of course, also still the question of, are they really occupying the same physical space because it's a planet?
Yeah.
But I guess the temporal anomaly is bound to the gravitational field of the planet.
Yeah.
You enslaved them. It was very mean. Do you want to tell them about the slavery part, Gwen? Yes.
Yeah.
No, I don't think it does depend who you ask. I think it's just yes. I think the only person who was on board was Essentia. What do we need it to do? Do we just like bring her on board and turn on the temporal shields? Some kind of phone call. Light that candle. It'll bring her back. Now that they talk about
That
it, yeah,
Dorian sounds a lot like George Takei.
there's not really a lot of bad consequences if they just screw up the timeline. Who cares? It was like 20 years ago. Tops. You're not going to destroy the Federation. You're going to kill one person and that's it.
There we go.
Oh, God.
Aaron McDonald. In fact, it is literally on the screen.
Hi, Dr. Aaron. Okay, Dal, can we like skip the introduction part? I think we understand like the basic concept of what time is. Oop, we made a little oopsie and destroyed the universe. Once again with the branding.
He may need to give history a little nudge. You know, like sometimes you have to take on the role of a famous person during Bell riots. What was his name?
You can do Star Trek 4. You can do the finale of
Picard.
TNG.
Or that.
You can do Star Trek Voyager.
Or actively explore them, as in lower decks.
I'm assuming the show didn't literally mean they watched that little introduction and figured it out. Like they went through the whole textbook.
Hmm.
In which case, Gwyn would have to have been like laying on the ground suffering for days.
Hours. Or days, maybe, yeah.
I guess it all worked out. No, Dal, we're not going anywhere. That was the point.
That's a standard alarm
Ooh.
sound that you hear on a lot of shows.
Yeah. This scene reminds me of Red Alert 2. I think Red Alert 2 Yuri's Revenge.
Percussive maintenance.
It always works. I should play Red Alert 2 again. It's a good game. I never finished the campaign, though.
Did they remaster it yet? Because they remastered
No.
the first Red Alert in Command and Conquer. I don't know if they put the expansions in there, covert operations and anyway. Yeah, Red Alert 2. So obviously I played the first Command and Conquer and the first Red Alert and all their expansions. Red Alert 2 I feel is like a more definitive Red Alert. But Yuri's Revenge started to get a little weird.
What was wrong with Yuri's Revenge?
Well, like, I'm of the opinion that if you add a lot more units that kind of overlap with one another, that it doesn't really do a whole lot because you're just gonna supplant one unit with another. You know, like you should have very distinct roles, and I felt like there was just a lot of stuff going on in Yuri's Revenge. There's too many units, too many, like, I don't know.
So show their intelligence.
Temporal mechanics. Just, timey-wimey, don't worry about it.
Monotonic.
Oh, from the Voyager episode Shattered, where Chakotay was moving through different time periods of the ship.
Hmm.
Thank you, Wesley.
Wesley
Speaking
is
of,
helping them.
yeah,
Yes.
this is all Wes. Speaking of Wes, did you see that Wes Johnson, one was hospitalized and two is now doing better?
That's nice. He's doing
Wes
better.
Johnson, of course, the
Who's that?
voice of Imperials in Oblivion.
Wes Johnson is isn't he the voice of Cave Johnson from the Portal?
No,
Oh.
that's J. Jonah
Just because his
Jameson.
name is Johnson.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I love J. Jonah Jameson.
Yeah, he's great.
That's Ketherick Thorm.
Yes.
I can't remember the dude's actual name. Who is he?
Um No, I don't remember.
But I know Wes Johnson. Wes Johnson is Shea Agorath. He's Lucian the Chance. He's the Emperor in Skyrim.
The Emperor.
He's a whole bunch of people in Fallout 3.
Bum, bum, bum.
Enemies what? Enemies Among Us? Is that still a meme? Do we still say that?
Sus. It's a little sus, Ryan.
The astronomer just crawled out of a vent. Did you see? Okay, so yes, he does still have a girlfriend. He did it. Are you flirting with her?
Yeah, they took that as flirting.
What?
I don't think that goes anywhere.
Flirting?
Very, very
Like,
slightly.
could it go anywhere?
Yes.
You'll see later in the season.
Though it would be creepy because Zero's more of an adult.
Well, the Vulcan could be decades old already.
That Vulcan's like 14.
Uh,
You have once again screwed everything up, Dal.
yeah.
You were trying to cross the border, right? Got caught in that temporal ambush, same as us. Oh, I know who it was, Dal.
Yeah. Only 2 weeks till we see him officially.
Hey, a doctor, why are you hogging that mobile emitter all for yourself? We had a hologram friend that we could have saved with one of those things. Is that the temporal thing from Enterprise?
No, it's not.
Guy?
That's Wesley. That's not Time Man.
It's a similar machine, but different person. Alright, last episode for today is the Mystery Spiral. The Mystery
Why
Spiral.
couldn't they just have killed Wesley?
Wesley
I don't
doesn't
know.
deserve to die.
The whole Traveler storyline was just weird.
Yeah, true.
I have concerns about the Traveler's interest in this child. Is the Traveler the one who called him the Mozart of physics?
Yeah.
Okay.
He has such soft and gentle hands.
God.
Well, look at the Traveler. He had those weird hands.
Anyway, in
Of course,
5,
he would be
4,
fascinated.
3, 2, 1, play.
Just need to hear a ghostly Picard voice saying, "Shut up, Wesley."
Ghostly Picard voice.
Is Picard dead at this point? When does this...
Yeah, canonically, Picard is dead. I'm
Okay,
just
let
saying,
me
like,
rephrase.
oh my gosh.
Is Robo Picard canonically dead at this point in canon?
Oh, who the hell knows?
No, in the Prodigy note, she spoke with Picard.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I forgot about that. Okay, no, he's fine. I mean, he's still a robot, but he's fine.
He's very dead.
Nah, OG Picard is still around.
Well, his body is still around.
Yeah. Which becomes important for Picard.
Well, we got a little teaser in Picard for them possibly resurrecting another Enterprise captain, didn't we?
Yeah. I wonder if it's going to be Paul Wesley.
Yeah, do it. Paul Wesley should do it, not Bill.
There's no way Bill could do it. Bill's like 112 years old. How is he still alive?
Spite. He will not die before George Takei.
Let's see, he is in fact 93 years old. Good lord.
He seems to have most of his faculties about him though at 93, which is pretty good going.
So did my grandmother.
Ist still OG Picard as the year is 2383. Romulus star has blown up yet.
Oh.
Yes. But yeah, the events of or introduced as in Picard season 1 of the synth attack have not happened yet. So he is still the original body. We in fact see the synth attack happen at the end of the series.
Isn't your mouth always dry? Do you use water, Rock? You're a rock.
You've never heard of Thirsty Stone?
No, actually. Do I want to have?
Yeah, that's fine. Nothing bad about Thirsty Stone.
I'm not going to Google it.
It's just a type of like man-made rock that absorbs water, and it's
Yeah.
used to make coasters.
Okay. You good, Murph?
Speaking gibberish.
They were some very helpful charades.
Headache without a head. Hey, lower
Rude.
decks mention.
Robert, what do you have against the Cerritos?
I'm not sure exactly when
Robert
these
Picardo?
two series line up off the top of my head. I think it is set after Cerritos, after lower decks.
LOL. Name dropping the Cerritos.
Maybe you should have password locked the panel on your secret crime ship. Feels like there's some sort of plot thread running through this. Oh, what is that? A burger and peas? What does Gwyn have? That's just a box.
I think it's toast.
That's some very thick toast. Oh my god, it is.
Yeah,
What?
it's toast.
It's like 2.5 inches. What am I looking at?
Wait, is this just keeping her locked to our timeline, or what?
Yes.
Yes.
She needs her heirloom.
She's got a fancy time locking armband. Correct, Rock. That seems to be the plan for all of these shows, in fact. Just keep
dig
digging.
up.
If you just keep digging,
Dig
eventually
up,
you'll come out the other
Rock.
side.
Dig
How
up.
do you dig up? How does that work? You're just gonna drop dirt on yourself. Didn't you ever play Minecraft?
You just dig up, man. Yeah, have you ever played Minecraft? You just dig up.
The coast!
Yes, it was my plan that you stay together for the entire time. Full stop.
I feel like I was very clear about this.
That's actually not a bad impression.
Does he have a... He's another creature with a distributed nervous system. God, I'm telling you, you can't trust them. Some sort of Star Wars vibes here. Murph is the key to all this. I think Murph is a Sith Lord.
Her outfit has a Starfleet badge on its insignia on the belt area.
What? It does. Oh my god. I guess the idea is that the Solon people wouldn't have recognized it anyway, so who cares?
He still hasn't given himself hair.
Why would he? He's perfect the way he is.
He's a hologram. He could look however he wanted.
And that's how he wants to look. In the future, who cares if you're bald?
Remember that one time he looked like a masseuse? And by masseuse, I mean
No, I don't.
lady of the evening.
I remember the time he looked like Jerry Ryan. Yes, well done, Zero. Appeal to easy. Oh god, why do you look so scary with your facial animation?
I like how even though he's animated slightly older than he is in Voyager.
It's a love hexagon. God. Oh, in this show, they can be much more consistent about people actually touching the badges to talk to each other because they don't have to bring them back to reshoot. Who cares? It's fine. It's all good. Wait, that was super easy. Why didn't you do that in the first place? Go on. Okay. This is very unsettling. I don't like talking Murph. God, I feel you, Rock. Just Jillian, you say? You know who else was named Jillian that's whale related? Dr. Jillian Taylor.
Yep.
No, she just said she's not. She said her head is spinning and she's frustrated. Dal.
Just had a minor computer crash.
Hmm.
It's some kind of. Oh god, this is Akuchi Moya Rock. Chakotay. Yeah. Rubber tribe people. Okay. Yeah, Chakotay's backstory has always been unclear. They couldn't decide where he was from.
Hmm.
Like, we meet his dad, who apparently was inspired by an alien species that also Akuchi Moya their way through the galaxy. Also, I don't think Chakotay even want. Does he say Kuchi Moya in this season? I don't think he does. Okay, honestly,
killed
I'm
Bob Morton.
Angelica's side in this case. Just shut it off.
Because he made a mistake. Now it's time to erase the mistake. Catherine. Sorry.
Look how big I
Key.
am, Janeway.
You only have 3 pips on your admirals.
Nope, incorrect.
Yeah. And Murph's like, nope, that's not it at all.
Interesting that Zero's acting like she has a headache. You don't have a head,
Yeah,
Zero.
they've got a annoyance from having listened to that. Not great writing.
You don't like Rodrigo and his hollow double Rodrigo only being able to see Anna on Tuesdays? In their love hexagon? Once again, another reference to other Star Trek, in this case, Beckett Mariner. Oh my god, do you have to keep rhyming it in? She's right here. No, don't. Not on the console. We established last season the console can't discriminate between his. God, it's so dangerous. Are whales one of those species that have to keep swimming or they die?
Hmm.
Like Star Trek 4. Can you adjust Murph's voice to account for density, salinity?
Bit hard not to eavesdrop when they're that size.
Why would you be scared of a whale? Wait, Rock, wait. Rock, you should not go. You can't. That's what I'm saying. You're going to sink to the bottom. How are you going to get back up? Did you bring a flotation device? What? Murph is evolving. Da, 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 da.
Does Murph just become a vessel for Wesley and we have Wesley 2.0 and he's made out of squishy goo?
I know you said something, but it was very quiet.
I said, what if Murph becomes a vessel for Wesley? I mean, then we get Wesley 2.0.
That would be very weird.
No. Yeah.
I thought Murph was a person, like humanoid shape. Now they're a mermaid shape.
Yeah, Murph is a 3-stage evolution Pokemon. We're now in stage 3. That's actually not helpful at all.
Find
Wes.
me.
Okay, coordinates, more helpful.
But are they out of order?
Who knows? We'll just try all of them. Why do we care if it's a Fibonacci sequence?
This
Yes,
surprised me when I've watched it the first time.
Quantum torpedo.
Torpedo. What I really like about that scene, and I use the word like loosely, but what I really like about that scene is that if you try to speed it up in post, they are actually just talking really slowly. They didn't slow down the footage. It's actually people going torpedo.
Mm.
Oh, it said, wait, what's with the spider? Is that because Arachnia? Why do you have a spider? Chakotay, you are going far from the bones of your people. I think that is an Arachnia reference, Queen of the Spider People. All right, we did it. We solved all our problems. (2074-2146). I don't remember what that means.
I think, yeah.
Yeah, but the Danubian slime devil said to, though. Also, is she really tall or is he really short?
Both.
He's really short. Both.
I guess she's of average Val Nakat height.
Mm.
Spacey music. Thanks, subtitles. This is a little Star Trek Discovery. Little Red Angel. One moon. Eyes in the dark.
Moon circles.
I can hear a little bit of Wes in there. That was so not helpful.
It's being very, very cryptic.
Well, he should stop it.
And there we are.
All right. So that's it for this week. What's up next week? Probably Chakotay.
Yes, we meet Chakotay.
Let's see, Prodigy season 2.
Well, yeah, of course, it's meat Chakotay. What other type of Chakotay would he? What else would it be made out of?
They try and
A
use hologram
silicon-based
doubles too.
Chakotay.
Yeah, well, we don't have one of those.
They try to use hologram doubles to hide that they're not there. That goes wrong.
Hologram doubles, and then there's a space race, and then
Yes.
there's right,
Physical
the
body, zero.
corporeal people, and then Wes.
We're all corporeal. Are you talking about
Yeah.
non-corporeal?
No, I'm talking about corporeal.
Yeah, I'm corporeal. You're corporeal. We're all
Yes.
Yeah, but
corporeal.
talking
not
about
everybody.
corporeal.
Not every character on this show is corporeal.
Yeah.
No.
It'll make sense. Don't worry about it. Okay, so hologram doubles, a race, corporeal, and Wes. That's next week. Okay, we're done here.
Right.
Go away.
Sounds good. Have fun.
Have a nice week.
Bye. Love
Hasta
you.
la vista. Whoa.